Good evening and welcome to Gamehater, the show where we sit here and wonder how these games ended up in my Steam library. I'm Steve from Gamehiker, Aaron is with me.
Good evening, everyone.
So today, we are playing Ice Lakes, which, as far as I can tell, is some kind of fishing simulation.
It'll definitely be a first for us. We haven't done any fishing in this
That's
series
true.
so far.
This is a new genre. And there's a reason for that, which is that I do not care about fishing games. How about you?
Man, even when it's in a Zelda game, I don't care about fishing.
You know, people raved about the Zelda fishing, but I was over it as soon as I got my one heart piece. Okay, so these guys, what's going on here?
I don't know, but this doesn't look like normal fishing.
No, I'm like racing some dudes.
Man, they're like way ahead of you. They're gonna get all the best fish now.
Yeah, this is like Age of Empires all over again.
Can you just kill them? I guess.
Strangle them with my fishing line. Okay, so I made a hole.
Whoa! Check out these graphics.
Man, that's quite the drill.
Okay. Wait, we already got one. Okay.
I guess I'm just anchoring my thing there. Okay, man, they really dive right in. Lower or raise the jig.
Wait, aren't they gonna give us like a whole, scenario, some storyline?
Yeah, what's going on here? Like, what's my character's motivation for fishing?
Yeah, I mean, are we starving? I mean, do we just hate fish? Did fish kill our parents?
Well, you catch one fish, and the only thing you can do is drive all fish to extinction, because otherwise they will come for revenge.
Yeah, I mean, really, you have no choice. Once it starts to escalate, you can't stop, or they'll wipe you out.
Yep. Friggin' fish, man. Also, is this like fish seasoning or something over here? Okay, I can use my scoop to get ice out of the hole. Guess I don't want my hole freezing up on me.
Oh man, is that a thing that you can do? It can actually freeze on you?
It looked like it was. It was certainly changing color.
Yeah. Well, is there any fish down there? Because I mean, nothing seems to be happening.
Yeah, maybe we need a new hole. To pick up all my seasonings and my ice scoop.
Whereas these other guys are just like, why is he moving already?
Doesn't
he know this takes like a good 6 hours before something happens?
Just like real life fishing. It's been a very long time since I ever went fishing myself.
Last time I went fishing, I actually got to do it in the ocean, and it's kind of nice because I got to actually catch quite a few fish.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'd always, gone fishing on a lake or a river, and that always was like extremely, dull. But actually going out in a fishing boat on the ocean, having someone who actually knows where to find the fish and just being able to throw your line in, pull stuff in,
Right.
pull stuff out constantly, that was kind of cool. Felt bad for the fish, but
That does sound more exciting than this, for example.
yeah. I don't understand the appeal of like ice fishing, like not just a video game, but just in general.
Right. I mean, I guess you have to eat in the winter if you live in a world without grocery stores, but this is the 21st century.
Like, people just build these like shacks on the ice and then they go ice fishing in them.
Right. Eventually you perforate the ice so much that the whole operation just falls through. I know I can move my rod, but why? Not getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
So
is there like a radar we can see more fish with?
Yeah, where's my fish radar?
This is one of those games where they sort of expect you to already know a little bit about fishing before you start fishing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, man, I'm on the clock too.
That's how long it takes for a fish to show up.
You
have 11 minutes to get in the perfect position.
It's like 20% chance of catching a fish once every 13 minutes. All right, well, let's move on. Maybe I put some seasoning in the water, the fish will be drawn to it.
Well, you got different baits you can use, I guess. Standard hook.
Yeah, I haven't.
Let's go with the Red Devil.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Mormishka means, but it's probably an ice fishing term.
Oh, we have to wait for him to change it.
We can't cheat the clock. What's this do? Oh, some worms. That's a good idea.
Hey,
Oh yeah, nice and gross.
you think that's the kind of thing fish like? They like worms?
Well, I mean, worms are an aquatic piece of meat that fish naturally prey upon.
I mean, I honestly don't know much about fish, so I can't say one way or the other. But it sounds right.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, my grandfather was into fishing, and they had a camp near a lake, and he tried to teach me, and due to unfortunate circumstances, I stepped on a fish hook,
Oh no.
and that was it for me. I'm just like, no, I'm not doing this to another living creature.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you think about that, like, holy shit, that hurts when you do it to
Oh,
yourself,
it
much less
sucked.
to a fish in their mouth.
Right. And people try to tell you like, oh, fish can't feel pain, but I mean, come on. They're vertebrates. They've got a central nervous system. They can feel pain.
Oh, and like sometimes it's just the worst because like sometimes it's not through their mouth, but you actually see it like go through like their eye or something like that.
Oh
It's, ugh,
yeah, yeah. Or if they like accidentally eat the lure,
yeah.
just no good. What is this game? I mean, are they just trying to replicate the extreme boredom that is real life ice fishing?
There's got to be something we're missing.
I put a worm on the hook. I drilled a hole. I'm jiggling my rod, scooping the
Yeah, I
ice.
mean, you're jiggling. I can see that.
I mean, that's what you do. You get on the boat, you jiggle your rod for a while.
So when you pull your line out,
Yep.
can you interact with those boxes in the back? I know you can't do it right now, but maybe there's more stuff you can do with them once the line is out.
Yeah. I can.
Not those boxes, but I mean the actual boxes lying on the
Oh,
ice.
okay. So that's the tackle box again.
Okay.
And that's my meal can. Yeah, so that's not the fish seasoning. This must be the fish seasoning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you got lower rise. Oh, so that's what we got to do. We got lower rise the jig. Well, I'm glad the game's telling us this.
Yeah. I can certainly do that. Oh, some dick fish ate my worm and didn't even.
We didn't even see it on the radar.
Come on. Where's my fish radar?
Well, I probably should put bait back on it again.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if we're not getting any benefit out of this, at least the fish should.
Just dump the can of worms and go home.
You come home, and your wife is like, "What do you mean you throw away all our worms? That was supposed to be our dinner."
That seems fair. If you can't provide fish for your family, you at least give them the worms.
Well, see, she actually sent you to the supermarket to buy worms for dinner because that's all you can afford. Like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these worms.
Oh,
I'm going to turn them into fish.
I got something.
What?
Oh, I broke my line.
Oh, no. Probably because it was all icy.
Got too excited. Alright, got fish. Alright, maybe a little more.
All right, be careful.
Yeah, don't snap the line.
That's how you do it in real life. You just casually go back and forth.
It's a perch.
Wow, look at this perch animation. Wow.
Oh yeah. Feel so bad for him. Just drop him on the ice. Done with you. Fish.
I love how you can see the shadow of the fishing line in the background, but it's just being floating in the air. No one's holding it.
Yeah.
You have no silhouette of your own.
Yeah. Same
You're
goes.
a vampire.
Same goes for the ice. Well, I mean, it could just be a telepath or a telekinetic fisherman.
True. That perch didn't flop around very long,
No,
or at all.
He must have frozen to death out in the -19 Celsius weather. Oh, it got a little colder actually.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, were we just not noticing that the line was bending?
Well, I mean, you're the one holding the line, so I mean, if you weren't noticing it, I couldn't have done anything.
That's true. Well, that's a much bigger perch this time. Yeah, throw him in the pile.
Oh, we still got our bait too. Yeah, that sucks for the fish. I mean, not only did he get eaten, but he didn't get to even get to eat his food.
Didn't get his last meal before his execution.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw. Oh, it's too slow. Come on, you need to make fun of me too.
I'm not even like really seeing the indication of when the fish is even hitting it. So how do you know?
I'm
You tell.
seeing a little bit of bowing.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's a lot of perch we're getting here.
Well, no point in going back in. We've only got 8 seconds.
All right, well, let's just look at our little line there. Kind of cute, floating in the air.
Yeah, maybe I can sell these fish to get myself some new bait. Did not finish. How many fish did I need to get?
Probably at least 4. That's what the lowest one that actually ranked was.
Yeah. I guess so. I mean, we beat these 2 guys.
Yeah, I know. What's the deal? I guess maybe we didn't finish fast enough, though.
What counts as finishing?
I don't know.
That's it. That's the game.
That's the game. But you can buy more stuff, though. So
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing that happens.
Uh huh. All right. Well, let's get the snow red. Oh, I imagine it matters where we're fishing to. Oh, this is a nightmare. I don't know fish.
I mean, the idea is that eventually you just get all of them and then still keep using the default one.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, let's do. Any of these stand out to you?
Oh, let's do duck pond.
Duck pond. All right.
I think I wrong with ducks.
Let's catch some duck. Way better than fish.
Oh, you go the wrong way.
Yeah, they're all going this way, aren't they?
Going the wrong way. Why would they orient the map not be the same way that you're actually moving?
Yeah, weird. All right, well, let's use our fancy new lure.
Hopefully we got the right lure. I mean, we didn't actually check to see what fish were here.
That's true. Did it tell us on the page?
It probably did, but we honestly can't be expected to pay attention to that.
No, there's a lot going on with this game, and paying attention to every little detail is just unreasonable. So this game kind of plays into the age-old debate of realism versus fun in video games.
Yeah.
Especially simulations. Like, some people want their simulations to be as accurate as possible. And some people would, have a fishing game with RPG elements, and you're like jabbing spears through the ice to melee fish to death, or dropping grenades down the hole.
Yeah, see, I would like to play that one.
Yeah.
I would be all about that one.
Exactly. This one, it's like, I'm going ice fishing for real. Just not. It's
And just to make it feel realistic, I'm going to crank my AC to maximum.
put on a nice warm winter coat. I may have just missed a fish.
Your wife gets home and she's like, "Why is the AC on so high?" I'm trying to ice fish.
Trying to make it realistic. And anyway, in this day and age, any simulation like this should really be a VR game.
Yeah, I could see this working pretty well as a VR game. It almost feels like it's meant to be one just because, I mean, with the whole disbodied fishing line that's not attached to an actual human body.
Yeah, the interface is very VR-ish. Or it's low effort. It's hard to say.
Yeah. I think it's mostly just low effort.
I would believe that. Yeah, I'll jiggle my rod.
But I mean, going back to the point between like the two different types, I mean, there's room for both in the market for sure. I mean, there's plenty of people who like these kind of games, but for me, if I'm going to be doing anything like this, I would actually prefer it to be in another game, like Zelda or whatever else. It's because usually then there is at least an incentive to do it because it will lead to other rewards within the game.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah, like,
It's not just fishing for the sake of fishing.
right, exactly. Like to me, this is in no way stimulating or interesting. If it was, giving me a character buff in a more complete game, maybe I could be bothered with it.
And if you think about it, really, I mean, it's almost more realistic to have a fishing game in a bigger game like Zelda, where the rewards are actually meaningful,
Hmm.
as opposed to this game where actually pulling up a fish doesn't mean anything at all. Because I mean, you get a picture of a fish on your screen that doesn't actually do anything for you.
Right.
You don't actually get to skin it and eat it or anything like that. You just have a fish in a game,
Yep.
and you can buy more lures.
Yeah, and the structure of this game, from what we've seen, is just this is it. It's kind of an arcadey experience where you do a few rounds of fishing and go for a high score,
Right.
which isn't that interesting. And they gave us all these different maps, and maybe there's different types of fish, so you might choose a different lure, but you're going to be staring at this screen the whole time, which is
Yes.
the same as the last map.
Yeah, I mean, like the map itself is a little bit different looking, but once you're actually on this screen, you're in the same game. Nothing
Yep.
has changed,
Nothing has changed.
except for different fish that you can fish for,
Right.
and you can get different lures to catch different fish, and that's basically the variety you get.
Yep. And it's really just a cosmetic difference that affects a different cosmetic difference. Man, this fishing wall sucks.
Yeah, no kidding. This game is happening to us.
Yeah. This might take the cake for the most boring game we've played on this show.
Well, I mean, most games we play, like we actually have at least something going on, even if we don't like what's going on.
Right.
This game just doesn't have anything going on.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a simulator, so it's not really a game. It's just
even
a way of fishing when you can't actually go out and
Yeah.
fish.
But when you realize it's really cold outside and you don't want to be there. Yeah, even like everybody's gone to the rapture. Oh, I have to go back. That's why I didn't finish. I'll take my black crappie and go home.
Hurry.
Run, fishing man.
So not only, you'll find no fish here.
Oh, yeah.
So not only do we have all this going on with the world map, but you actually have to go backtrack.
Right. So this is some kind of like fishing race, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's a real thing. Where do I have to go?
I don't know, but look, all the red people are on the map moving around. Maybe you can just follow them.
That's a good idea.
I think they're going to that green flag
Yeah.
on the map.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow them, no problem. I was just there.
Okay. I think I see it wasn't activated yet.
Okay. Maybe you have to wait till like the last minute.
Yeah.
Oh, and we still have to let the clock run out, so that's cool.
Nice.
That's what this game needed, was more standing around.
This whole thing where you actually have the character walking around on a map, it feels so pointless. Like I know they're doing it to justify having different maps, but for God's sake, just let us fish. Who cares what the background looks like?
Right. And that's saying something when we think this game is overwrought in its mechanics.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost there.
Almost there.
I know you're tempted to walk out of the green circle, but don't do it.
It's so tempting.
Oh, you got an achievement for it.
Man, if only I'd caught one more fish, I might have won.
Hey, you got seventh place.
Yeah.
That one person still didn't finish.
Right. So I know.
He just got so engrossed in fishing.
I can't leave now. I might catch another fish.
So you only got 75 gold coins. So at this rate, it's gonna take you forever to buy another lure.
Yeah.
You just happen to start with 1,000.
Right, they're all like 500 minimum.
So there's more than just the jigs.
Yeah.
There's.
Ooh, we can get better drills.
Oh my goodness! What?
Oh, you can get the biggest fish through the hole with this drill.
Okay, that's kind of neat that you could actually have to think about what's going to work best as far as like you want to get a huge fish,
Yeah,
but it's also going to take you longer. And then of course the whole deal with rods, which I know that's a thing.
it's a thing. I think you just buy the most expensive one and then brag to your friends about your sweet, sweet rod.
Pretty sure that's how it works. Same thing with guitars.
Yeah, yeah. The less you use it, the better it's all about. Ooh, dough balls. My man, I've been feeding my kids worms, and I could have been buying dough balls.
Yeah. So that would have been exciting. You could have just bought the dough balls and went home.
Yeah. Or just buy a small
Or-
fish.
Yeah, look at that. You've already got fish.
Okay.
So this is where like the realism comes into play. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah.
these are all certainly the things you would think about when you were going out to fish.
Yeah, for sure.
Having the whole thing, the only thing that really makes it different from regular fishing, I guess, is the fact that you can dig a bigger hole.
Right. And you don't get so tired out digging the hole. Excuse me.
And you don't have to worry about getting in a boat because I mean you're just on top of the ice. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, ice fishing. This game has convinced me that ice fishing is terrible, and I'll never do it.
Yeah, I kind of concur with that.
Yeah. Okay, so, do we have anything left to say? I mean, just to summarize, this
All right. I guess our summary is that if you're looking for a simulation game about ice fishing and you're more interested in it being closer to reality than just being fun, then
Yeah.
this is the game for you.
But if you
yeah, you go ahead.
so if you want to have fun, you'll have to do a little more market research on if a fun fishing game even exists.
Might be out there, but it's not this one.
Did Harvest Moon have fishing? I guess I'm free to look things up now.
I would think so. And probably that newer game, Stardew Valley, probably has fishing too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Harvest Moon games do have fishing. Stardew, and yeah, I mean the thing is, unless you're really into fishing, yeah, they might have fishing there too. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've got two trains of thoughts going. Yeah, unless you're really into fishing, you're wasting your time on a fishing simulation because it's. I mean, if you're a typical video game person, then you're not going to be compelled to play this game. There's no excitement, there's no conflict, there's very limited progress aside from building up money to buy better equipment to play the game slightly more efficiently. There is an online mode, so you can video game fish competitively, and maybe that's something that appeals to you. But again, going back to if you're a typical video gamer, this isn't what you're looking for. It's a fishing simulation. This is a game designed for like your grandpa who is too old to go fishing now, but still loves the idea of going fishing.
Or that person who's just like obsessed with fishing and can't stand the idea that this weekend they can't go out fishing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They're gonna pretend like they're fishing instead.
Right, that kind of thing. They're have a new boat coming next month and they can't go fishing now. So yeah, it's simulation. It's not much of a game, and I mean, this is getting repetitive, but
for the part of it that is a game, we hate it.
Yes, the part that claims to be a game. So yeah, I have to give this one a thumbs down, and that's a pretty easy decision.
And I will echo that with another thumbs down.
Yeah, so there you go. This was Gamehater reviewing Ice Lakes. We hate this game, and we're going to bed. Good night.
Good night.